Okay, Pika, are you ready? We have the new intro. Hey there! Yeah, let's see if that stays. I got that from Christmas. I promised my mom I'd try it. Hey there, it's Reverend Sully, Eric O'Sullivan, ordained of the internet. The caveat, as always, please do not burn your hands holding on to my hot takes. If you do, well, that's on you, pal or gal, or friend, wherever you dwell in the spectrum of humanity, and however you identify with that. I salute thee. Boy. Don't know. I don't know where he comes up with this stuff. I really don't. I was going through my long boxes, my comic book long boxes, and I found an old notebook. Yeah. One of these, composition books. I love these composition books. I love the multiplication table and the conversion table. I'm so rotten with this stuff. So I like having the handy reference. And this is my preferred notebook. I think I've moved on to legal pad, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, show notes, structure, hot mic. Did you close the lens? Great things for YouTubers to be very mindful of. And yeah, my week. I haven't even gotten that far yet. But I got this idea. This is great. This was written in 2004. Yes. From December 16th, 2004. I think I was making some kind of review capsule for my blog. I had a blog from 2002 to about 2017. And I deleted it. Why? Well, because I don't know. It was my choice. I do know. I'm such a cut up and a wise ass, and with my sense of humor, and I'm such a goof, and I like dirty jokes, and I just feel like anything said online like that would just be held against you, and so I thought it would be wise to delete it, and if anyone were to dig it up and hold it against me, I'd be like, God bless you for making the effort. I'm an idiot. I know that much. I don't know everything. And I deleted it for a reason, and I'm okay with it. But I would write everything longhand. And then I would, as I'm typing it, there would be another editorial, process in there. And also I would, try to find image tags, and I took use of my HTML, knowledge, and tried to make my blogger look good. But that was then. But this was God, yeah. So I'm gonna read this. It's cute, and I just want to a shout out to my buddy Brightest Day, who's a huge Battlestar Galactica fan. So say we all. But yeah, this is a review of Battlestar Galactica 2004. This sci-fi original is the culmination of near 2 decades of speculation, anticipation, and projection. I notice I did not use an Oxford comma here. I didn't know any better. Learning moments. Okay? I've learned a lot in these years. 18 years. I wrote this 18 years ago. Wow. Actually 17. But yes, let's not be pedantic. This cult TV favorite was a staple of mine growing up. It was. The short-lived, much-loved original Battlestar Galactica were survived by the miserable Galactica 1980 and then put to bed. I'll revise that in 2022. Galactica 80 is amazing. It's worth the time. I got the Blu-ray set that contained the original series, the original movie cut, which shows Baltar getting executed. And he was saved by a clever edit for the TV pilot version, and that's interesting. He was also executed in the Marvel Comics adaptation. I had the oversized one, and he was bald in that. But hey, who's counting? Let's argue canon. No, yeah, you can argue canon all you like. I mean, this new Battlestar Galactica hits the reset button on the original story by updating, modernizing, and improving. Which they are the same characters, and it's the same original story of the destruction of Caprica, the 12 tribes, the silent attempt at genocide, and a Holocaust survivors moving on and starting over with an exodus, capital E exodus, because the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 colonies, there's a lot going on with just mythology, Yeah, it's a smart show. It was then, and it became even smarter when it grew up. Don't let that spoil. Some of the original characters were adapted with few changes. Don't let that spoil your good time here. Reverend Sully gives the new BSG 5 stars. Great job, and a huge fan of the original. Looking forward to the Sci-Fi. Looking forward to Sci-Fi Channel producing more episodes. The special effects are great. The costumes, the art design is spectacular, keeping the feel of the original. Give this a fair chance. It's not going to totally be like the original, but it completely respects it. Namaste. Yeah. That was from 2004. That's awesome, huh? That's December of 2004. So yeah, about 17 years ago I wrote that. And yeah, Battlestar Galactica. It stands up. I watched it over lockdown 2020. One of the things I did in my boredom, I hustled down and had Amazon delivered all DVDs and Blu-rays, and I cobbled together what I always wanted, a complete Battlestar Galactica set on physical media. I had the Battlestar Galactica original series, and then I also had the new stuff. So I watched it in chronological order, where I think that the movies fell in the progress of the show. So, for example, I watched The Plan before the miniseries, because The Plan was the last thing produced for the original, for the Ronald Moore series. That was the last new thing. They made Chrome and Blood after that, and it didn't get green lit. So Chrome and Blood is watched after Caprica. I start off with Caprica, both seasons. It's actually pretty darn good. It's a little melodramatic, sure, but I think it's everything that modern entertainment aims for and misses completely. Everything's subtle. I mean, it's all nuance. These are worlds of, just, it's kind of like, it is like post-racism, but also some old tribalisms do stick, like the Taurons. But the Taurons are given such, Bill Adama, his father, Joseph Adama. It's his story, the great attorney that inspired Lee Adama, his grandson. And Joe Adama was a Tauron refugee from living on Caprica and in the Tauron neighborhood. But the Taurons were looked down upon culturally by most of the other 11 tribes. And they're given some kind of and they're given this great mafia or Yazuka culture as well, and that plays in. Caprica's a really decent show. Great ensemble cast. I mean, the younger cast members were, they were kids. They were young actors, and they did the job. They seemed like nice Canadian kids, yeah. But all the older actors, just great ensemble. Blood and Chrome, not so much. I mean, it wasn't my favorite. Then I watched The Plan, which was, it was the last produced made-for-TV movie, and it was about the final five being, right after, or some of the final five. I mean, yeah, it was. I remember one of the cast members saying, "Well, I hope all of your questions have been answered by this." No, not really. But that's okay. Sometimes questions aren't meant to be answered fully in these shows. There he is, Lee Adama, the attorney. He just got done defending Baltar. Yeah. And which contains probably one of my favorite lines in the entire series. If you're a Battlestar Galactica fan, if you can remember your favorite line out of either show or the reimagining, write it down in the comments section. I'd love to hear your favorite line of dialogue, your Battlestar Galactica quote. What is your Battlestar Galactica quote? We'll leave it in the comments. I'll read them on air next time. I'm also going to read some comments too, because I said I would. And I've been getting. I usually shoot once a day. Once a day. I do actually with my shorts. I usually shoot on a Saturday, and then release them all week. On an auto trigger. I learned that from Perch, and your boy Zach. I mean, it's you can sandbag material. That's a good thing, and it makes it possible for me to make daily content that way. Yeah, I'm gonna read these these comments. So thank you for sending in comments. In response to my walking past McDonald's video, Unstable1 commented, "Good job, sir. Black coffee is good. Not McDonald's coffee, but black coffee is good. I'm going to follow your journey to motivate me to do it as well." That was from 2 days ago. Well, Unstable1, thank you for coming aboard. And I hope you remain motivated and keep walking past McDonald's. Like John Irving said, keep walking past open windows in the Hotel New Hampshire. Yeah, that's my favorite line from that book. Maple Bob 23 replied to me on and a comment I left in someone else's video. Heroes in Crisis was an enthusiasm killer. That was 2 days ago. Tom Z replied to the same comment. Tom King is a problem. Thank you, Tom Z and Maple Bob 23 for your comments. MC, who's an old friend of mine, is grateful for warm days in January, responding to one of my daily gratitude lists. Let's see. I want to thank Daz, the Comic Key Chaser. He's a new subscriber. Way to go. I think I followed you back, and I usually will if you subscribe to me. And MC commented Turkey over a golden age of DC Comics 365. Brightest Day commented Squee. I hope I quoted you fairly there, buddy. Brightest Day is a huge Battlestar Galactica fan as well. You should give him a follow and a subscribe and smash his like button. He makes great content. Talking about my new addition here, my Robotech LED light. And MC commented at 11:11, he gives me a shrug of the shoulders for my January 16th Golden Age of DC Comics 365. I was talking about Teen Sidekicks at that timestamp. So, yeah. And then he leaves me another comment at 3:30. Comics don't seem to really teach anymore like they once did. It used to be lessons in morality and so on. Now the lessons are relatively thin. Quote, "With great power comes great responsibility," unquote. Thank you very much, MC, for your comments. And he also said, green would be too bright for a nightlight, even though the phone, it comes out too bright. Yeah, on my Robotech lamp. Ain't that cool? And those are the comments from this week. And my favorite line of dialogue from Battlestar Galactica. Have you written down yours yet in the comment section? Well, go for it. Get typing. Mine is from when Lee Adama was an attorney and he was defending Baltar with Rollo Lampkin. And it's Rollo Lampkin who said to the angry Lee Adama about Mr. Gaeta has chosen to perjure himself. And there's nothing we can do about that. And I think, well, that's pretty much a paraphrase of it, but it was just an admission, like, oh God, Geta he lied under oath, and to try to get Gaius convicted. It didn't work. That was a great scene. Gaius Baltar is my favorite character in Battlestar Galactica. That was really awesome. And yeah, so that's all I got for today, I guess. Battlestar Galactica. Have a great day. Give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. I'm a big lad. I can handle it. Leave a comment in the comment section. What's your favorite BSG quote? Yeah, what would mine from the original be? He was so full of life. Dirk Benedict trying to get his John Travolta on, I guess. But yeah, so leave a comment in the comment section, or if you have any questions, I'll read them on air and I'll try to answer them. And I would like to one day earn your subscription. I make daily content. I talk about cooking, spirituality, pop culture, and I'm also I talk about cooking a lot. I'm a professional line cook, a chef. I got cooking hacks for you, so you can have nutritious, delicious, and beautiful food for you to share with your family at your table. Be grateful for all these moments we have together to dine together. These are moments where you never get back. These are the moments that we remember fondly. And thank you so much for spending a few moments with me talking about an old notebook I found in my comic books long boxes. All right. Well, you have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless. Cheers and good luck.